When I was little, I climbed trees all the time, especially when something was bothering me or I didn't get my way. There were things like I couldn't watch TV or I couldn't have a Coke for dinner. There was this big tree in our backyard, about a mile high, I used to think. I'd struggle up and get sap all over me. It was hard as hell to get off. Anyway, when I finally got to the top, the tip-top branches of the tree would fork up and make a perfect seat for my little buns. What buns? I didn't have any. I still don't. While I was up there, I didn't think about the things that were bothering me, just swayed in the wind. Soon the thrill was gone. I just got old, I guess. I love little kids. I think everybody wishes they were a little kid. Just like old people talk to themselves because no one has time for them. Just like little kids talk to themselves because no one will listen. They say they do, but they don't. I got a call this afternoon. It was from the nursing home where my grandmother lived. She died. She was real sick. She was the only person who listened to me as a kid. Maybe it was because she was a kid too, you know. She took me to parks and let me climb the trees because I didn't have the one at home. Well, she knew. I'm gonna go climb a tree now. I'll see you.
Do you know what I see in your cheeks, my dear? I can see them plain as day. They're right there in your chubby, cutesy cheeks. Oh, don't be afraid. I won't hurt you. There, that's better. I used to have a little girl too, you know. A little girl all on my own. I dressed her, fed her, took her on walks. Why, we did everything together. Would you like to do that, huh? Would you? I'm all by myself and I really want to take care of you. Sure. I see them walking in the halls, playing on the playgrounds, and I can hear their light laughing voices. And sometimes their laughter becomes so loud that I have to scream to make it stop. Stop! Stop! Please, oh please stop! You're hurting my ears, oh please stop! The pain hurts so much that I have to close my eyes and wish it away. Go away and leave me alone. See, my eyes are closed, but when I open them again, all I see is your pretty chubby little cheeks. And I just have to smile because I know that you'll stay and keep the pain away. Yes, please stay and keep the pain away. That's it, smile for me. Smile so I can see your chubby cutesy cheeks.
Yeah.
My brother and I were real close. I've never known any other brothers who were best friends besides me and him. I really loved him. He admired me and I admired him. We were both good, we were both model kids. We did well in school, we got good grades. We were polite, we never stepped a toe out of line or caused any other real problems. And we were real athletic too, we were fierce competitors. Our specialty in sports was track. He was the state's best cross-countryer, and I was top sprinter and hurdler. Phil was obsessed with running. He'd run 10 miles a day, religiously. He was an addict. To him, everything related to running. Running was an analogy of life to him. Keep running, get better, get stronger, build stamina. Stamina. That was the key to his insanity. And no one ever saw what was going on. Not his brother, his family, his friends, everyone who was supposed to love him. We were just never close enough. He always had this philosophy. He had to develop your physical and mental stamina. But Phil, He had all the stamina in the world as far as running was concerned. But he wanted more. He wanted pain stamina. He wanted to raise his pain threshold. And it started with little things. We're not caring about a cut on his arm or a sprain in his ankle. Anything. Just a total outright loss of respect for his own body. He started refusing medication of any kind, like aspirin, cough medicine, antihistamines, anything he considered the easy way out. And from there he went to other things to raise his pain threshold. One day I remember he went to the dentist and told the doctor to not use any Novocaine. I remember him beaming with self-satisfaction after that. It was so obvious what he was doing. His stamina was definitely increasing. Soon, bruises and broken bones from his little accidents became all too frequent. He even joined the football team, the perfect place to encounter pain. And not long after joining the football team, he started applying his philosophy to his own mind, trying to better his ability to accept and deal with mental stress and pressure. At night, before going to bed, he'd ask me things like, what if mom and dad were killed? Or, what if suddenly I was paralyzed and I couldn't move anything anymore? His mind was always conjuring up these crazy situations, and he just put himself right into them. I guess he was just letting it get to him. And every night, he'd wake up in a cold sweat or screaming from some nightmare. But I never thought anything was wrong with Rosa. He was such a good guy. But one day, Mom comes into my room, and she calmly says, hey, I took Phil to a doctor, a psychiatrist, and that Phil is neurologically manic depressive, and that Phil is going to need professional help for a long time to come. It was so blatantly obvious, and it happened right in front of my eyes.